Back in 2006, it was February, when I was diagnosed with breast cancer. I was 24 years old, and my husband and I had just gotten engaged that Christmas before. So we were already planning our life, anticipating many wonderful things ahead of us, considering we were quite young. When the doctor said I had breast cancer, my dad was sitting next to me. And I don't know where it came from, but the word just kind of flew through my mouth, I guess through me, was that there's going to be so many good things to come from this. So, and I believed it, and to this day I still do believe that, because I've had incredible miracles happen to me since that time. At one point near the end, I remember just being very depleted physically. Your body is going through such a turmoil. Your emotional state, your physical state, your spiritual state, there's so many things that are overwhelming you. But I remember at one time, I was near the end of my chemo, and I'd lost all my hair, all my eyelashes, my eyebrows, even hair on my arms. It brings you to a space where, you're so close to that precipice of life and death. And I remember the moment I was standing in my closet and I asked God to give me a sign that everything was going to be okay. Because for me, I wanted to have kids. And that night I dreamt of my children. I dreamt of them. It was so real. It was so tangible. I was hugging them and kissing them. At one point they started bickering in the dream, and I remember saying to my daughter, "Be nice to your brother," and she puts her hands on her hips and says, "No, Ziya doesn't want to play with her brother." And I'd never heard that name. In fact, when I woke up the next morning, I remembered it all, and I looked at the name, and the name itself means beacon of light. And to me, that was a sign from God. In the end, it really shows your strength. So to me, that was the gift. And I was able to have my children. I was able to be able to live the life. And now I'm over 10 years past, and I'm clean and I'm free. I had lost some of my breast on the right side, so physically I'm always feeling a little bit inadequate. When I'm looking to support myself, because I feel that I am physically missing a few things because of surgeries and experiences, on the outside, I like to know that I can still portray who I am. And I know when I went to get the permanent makeup with Kim, she was so gracious. I was quite amazed at how much breast cancer support she had in and around the spa. For me, it was to make me feel like myself again, because as I said, I'd lost a lot of my hair and never really grew back. It was like night and day, because I had quite a bit of sparseness in my eyebrows, and Kim was so lovely. She really shaped them up really nicely for me, even beforehand, of course, just to make sure it looked good, and she was so patient. I just noticed right off the bat afterwards, it was like a whole new me. I've learned how strong I am, but how much people love you, and how much your experience can be shared with other people. And if anything, today is my hope that, in sharing my story, that I can help other women.